Spain, the country in the far southwest of Europe, is located on the Iberian Peninsula, a land rich in history and diverse in terrain. With its strategic location, this country is both a gateway connecting Europe with Africa and a transit point between the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean. Spain borders Portugal to the west, France to the north, the Mediterranean Sea to the east, and the Strait of Gibraltar to the south, just a few dozen kilometers from North Africa, one of the most special geographical locations in the world. With an area of 505,190 km², Spain is the fourth largest country in Europe, equivalent in size to Thailand, and 1.5 times larger than Vietnam. Despite its large area, the country's population is only about 47 million people, creating a moderate population density, balancing between modern urban areas and peaceful countryside. Interestingly, Spain is not only located on the continent, but also owns many islands and territories scattered in the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. Among them are the Canary Islands, near the coast of Africa, and the Balearic Islands, famous for their blue beaches such as Mallorca and Ibiza, the world's top tourist destinations. A unique detail that few people know: Spain and France share sovereignty over Fasan Island, Isla de los Faisanes, a small island located in the middle of the Bidasoa River, the border between the two countries. Each side takes turns managing the island for 6 months, according to a historic treaty dating back to 1659. This is one of the rare joint sovereignty territories in the world, demonstrating the unique spirit of cooperation and diplomacy of Europeans. Thanks to this special location, Spain has a harmonious blend of many cultures: Roman influence, Moorish Islam from North Africa, and the Latin flair typical of Europe. This has created a country that is both ancient and modern, where each region is a microcosm of the world, from the snow-capped mountains in the north to the sunny coasts in the south. Spain is not only the geographical gateway to Europe, but also the cultural heart of the Mediterranean, where the past and present blend in every breath, creating a distinct identity, Latin and full of vitality. Before becoming one of the world's most powerful nations, Spain was a land divided into a series of small states, each with its own culture, language, and religion. During the Middle Ages, the Iberian Peninsula was the scene of a long-running conflict between the Christian kingdoms of the north and the Muslim Moorish kingdoms of the south, who had dominated the region for nearly 800 years. The turning point came in the late 15th century, when King Fernando II of Aragon and Queen Isabella I of Castile, the two largest kingdoms of the time, married and united their territories, paving the way for the birth of a unified Spanish kingdom. In 1492, the same year they ended Moorish rule in Granada, explorer Christopher Columbus, sponsored by the Spanish crown, discovered the Americas, ushering in the Great Voyage in the Spanish colonial empire. By the 16th century, Spain had quickly become the world's most powerful empire, dubbed the Empire on which the sun never sets. With a colonial network stretching from Central and South America, Africa, to Asia, especially the Philippines, Spain controlled some of the most important trade routes on the planet. Silver, gold, and spices poured in from the New World, helping the country become the economic and cultural center of Europe. Under the reigns of Charles I, also Holy Roman Emperor Charles V, and Philip II, Spain reached the height of its power, territory spanning 4 continents, the world's most powerful navy, and cultural influence spreading everywhere. However, the rapid rise in wealth also led to financial crises and the gradual weakening of the empire in the following centuries, as the colonies gained independence one by one. Yet the traces of that golden age are still present, in the Spanish language spoken throughout the Americas, in the architecture, culture, and heritage that this country left to the world. From small states, Spain grew to become a global empire, laying the foundations for the greatest period of discovery and cultural exchange in human history. Spain is not only the cradle of a brilliant civilization, but also the homeland of one of the most powerful languages on the planet, Spanish, Castilian. This language originated in the Castile region in the central Iberian Peninsula, then spread and became the national unifying language when Spain was formed in the late 15th century. However, Spain is a country of cultural and linguistic diversity, clearly shown through the colorful picture of the regions. Besides Castilian, this country also has Catalan, commonly used in Catalonia, capital Barcelona, Basque, an ancient language and independent of all other language families, spoken in the Basque Country, in Galician, with Portuguese accents, appearing in the northwestern Galicia region. It is the parallel existence of many languages that has contributed to the rich culture and unique identity of Spain. Today, Spanish is not only the official language of Spain, but is also widely spoken around the world, becoming the second most popular language in the world after English, with over 400 million native speakers. It is also the official language of more than 20 countries, mainly in Central and South America, such as Mexico, Argentina, Colombia, Peru, Chile, and Cuba. This spread dates back to the Great Voyage period, when Christopher Columbus, under the patronage of the Spanish royal family, discovered the Americas in 1492. Since then, along with trade, religion, and colonization, the Spanish language has crossed the ocean, becoming a cultural bond between the two continents. Culturally, Spain is famous for its free spirit, vibrant lifestyle, and passion for art. It is the home of artistic masterpieces and great artists such as Pablo Picasso, Salvador Dalí, and Francisco Goya, who have shaped the world of fine arts. Flamenco music and dance, with its guitar and fiery foot-tapping rhythms, is the cultural symbol that captures the soul of the Spanish people. From language to music to art, every aspect of Spain reflects a spirit of strength, passion, and freedom, making it the most influential cultural center in Europe and the Latin-speaking world. Spain is one of the countries with the most rich and emotional art and music in the world. When mentioning Spain, people immediately think of flamenco, a cultural symbol born in the Andalusia region in the south of the country. Flamenco is not just a dance, but a wonderful combination of music, rhythm, singing, and emotion, deeply expressing the Spanish soul. Passionate, strong, and free. Flamenco originated in the 18th century, when Arab, Jewish, Gypsy, and indigenous Andalusian cultures blended in artistic life. The first Gypsy artists brought freedom, pain, and passion to every movement, making flamenco the voice of the soul, where the artist expressed joy, sadness, and a strong desire to live. Today, flamenco is recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity and remains a source of deep pride for the Spanish people. Along with flamenco is the warm sound of the guitar, an instrument closely associated with Spanish artistic identity. Although originating from many ancient forms, the modern guitar was standardized and perfected in Spain in the late 18th century. Since then, Spain has become the cradle of classical guitar art, with legendary masters such as Francisco Tárrega, Andrés Segovia, and Paco de Lucía, who brought flamenco guitar to international level. Not only stopping at flamenco or guitar, Spanish music has also deeply influenced Latin culture, from genres such as bolero, rumba, to salsa. Traditional festivals, especially Feria de Abril in Seville or La Tomatina in Buñol, are where art, music, and joy of life come together. It can be said that Spanish art is a harmony between technique and emotion, between the past and the present. That is what has helped this country become the center of music and performing arts in Europe, where every note, every dance step carries the soul of a nation that loves freedom and beauty. Spain is one of the most diverse and majestic countries in Europe, known as the Land of Mountains. Although famous for its sunny beaches and poetic Mediterranean region, few people know that Spain is actually the second most mountainous country in Europe, only behind Switzerland. Over its territory of more than 500,000 kilometers, Spain has up to 8 large mountain ranges, stretching from north to south. The most prominent are the majestic Pyrenees, creating a natural border with France, the Sierra Nevada in the south, where the Mulhacén Peak reaches 3,479 meters, the highest in the Iberian Peninsula. In addition, there are the Cantabria Range, the Central System, Sistema Central, the Iberian System, and the Betic Mountains, each with its own beauty, from year-round white snow to lush green steppes. Spain's terrain is characterized by the Meseta Central Plateau, which occupies most of the interior, making a quarter of the territory over 1,000 meters above sea level. The combination of mountains, plateaus, and sea has created a rich natural landscape, diverse climate, and contributed to the formation of a unique culture and typical lifestyle of the people of the land of bulls. One of the most interesting and unique things about Spain is its national anthem, La Marcha Real, the Royal March. It is one of only 4 national anthems in the world without lyrics, along with those of Bosnia and Herzegovina, Kosovo, and San Marino. Although there have been many attempts to add lyrics to the national anthem throughout history, none have been widely accepted by the people. Therefore, La Marcha Real is seen as a symbol of solemnity, unity, and national pride, without the need for words to express emotions. The capital, Madrid, is not only the political, cultural, and economic center of Spain, but also the geographical heart of the entire Iberian Peninsula. Right in Puerta del Sol Square, visitors can find Kilómetro Cero, stone number 0, the landmark that marks the starting point of all Spanish national roads. From here, Madrid radiates modernity while still retaining its ancient charm, with grand avenues, world-class art museums such as the Prado or Reina Sofia, and the vibrant life of the Spanish people. The combination of a proud, wordless national anthem and a centrally located capital makes Spain a country that is both unique in its identity and rich in cultural depth and national spirit. Spain is a land of vibrant festivals where people consider joy, music, and tradition to be the soul of life. Among hundreds of large and small festivals taking place throughout the year, the most prominent and known to the world is the Tomato Festival, La Tomatina. This event is held on the last Wednesday of August every year in the town of Buñol, Valencia, attracting more than 40,000 people from all over the world. During the festival, people throw hundreds of tons of ripe tomatoes at each other, creating a red battle that symbolizes the liberal, fun, and stress-relieving spirit of the Spanish people. One of the most controversial but unique traditions of Spain is the bullfighting festival, Corrida de Toros. Appearing since the 16th century, this activity originated from the tradition of raising bulls and honoring bravery. In the arena, matadors use red scarves to challenge the bull, but in fact, bulls respond to movement, not the color red as many people mistakenly believe. This is both an art and a life-and-death game, demonstrating the brave spirit of the people of this country. In addition, Spain is also famous for Running of the Bulls, a bull racing festival taking place in the city of Pamplona within the framework of the San Fermin Festival. Participants run in front of the bulls that are raging on the streets, creating a scene that is both thrilling and dramatic. Although opposed by many animal protection organizations because of its danger, this festival is still considered a strong traditional symbol of Spain, a country that always values courage, joy, and freedom. From the fiery red La Tomatina to the spirited bullfights, Spanish festivals reflect the free-spirited, vibrant, and passionate spirit of the people here. People who always know how to turn life into an endless party. Spain is a world-class sporting power, where competitive spirit, national pride, and a passion for winning run deep in the hearts of its people. And nothing epitomizes this more than football, a sport that is almost a national religion. The Spanish national team, La Roja, enjoyed a golden age when they won Euro 2008, the 2010 World Cup, and Euro 2012, becoming the first team in history to win 3 major titles in a row. With their famous tiki-taka style of play, characterized by short, rhythmic passes and complete control of the game, Spain have left a deep mark on modern football history. At club level, Spain has 2 giants who have made a name for themselves in world football, Real Madrid and Barcelona. Real Madrid is the most successful team in the history of the Champions League and is also the club with the highest brand value in the world, estimated at more than 3.3 billion USD. Meanwhile, Barcelona is admired for its beautiful, humane football philosophy and its youth academy, La Masia, the birthplace of legends such as Lionel Messi, Xavi, Iniesta. El Clásico matches between the 2 teams are always considered classic matches, attracting hundreds of millions of viewers worldwide. In addition to football, Spain is also famous for motorsport and cycling. In F1 racing, this country has produced Fernando Alonso, a legendary racer who won 2 world championships, contributing to putting Spain on the global racing map. As for cycling, the Vuelta a España is one of the 3 most prestigious Grand Tours in the world, along with the Tour de France and the Giro d'Italia. Spain's entertainment culture is not limited to sports. It is equally rich, from music, dance, street festivals, to theater and cinema. All create a vibrant picture, where sports are not just a game, but a national pride, the glue that binds millions of Spanish hearts. Spain is not only famous for its long history and brilliant culture, but also one of the strongest economies in Europe, especially thanks to tourism and agriculture. With a favorable geographical location, a pleasant Mediterranean climate, and a coastline of more than 8,000 kilometers, this country has become a leading tourist paradise in the world. One of Spain's greatest prides is its tourism industry, which is second only to France in the world. In 2019, before the pandemic, the country welcomed more than 83 million international tourists, nearly double its own population. Tourists come here to enjoy the sunny beaches of Costa Brava, Costa del Sol, stroll through the ancient streets of Barcelona, or admire the unique architecture of Antoni Gaudí, especially the Sagrada Familia Church, the immortal symbol of this country. Spain also boasts 48 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, ranking third globally after Italy and China, a testament to the depth of the country's culture, art, and history. Aside from tourism, Spain is also famous as the Kingdom of Olive Oil of the world. With more than 1.5 million tons of olive oil produced each year, the country accounts for more than 45% of the total global production. The vast olive groves in the Andalusia region are not only a symbol of traditional agriculture, but also contribute significantly to exports and national image. In addition, Spain is strong in wine, fruit, and seafood, supplying products to dozens of markets around the world. The capital, Madrid, the economic, political, and cultural center, is also home to the world's oldest restaurant, Sobrino de Botín, which opened in 1725 and is still operating today. This is a favorite stop for tourists who are passionate about traditional Spanish cuisine. With the perfect combination of nature, culture, cuisine, and history, Spain is not only a dream travel destination, but also a symbol of the Mediterranean lifestyle, harmonious, vibrant, and full of life, and full. Spain is a living cultural treasure of humanity, where each symbol breathes history, passion, and freedom. From bullfighting, flamenco, wine, to guitar, all create a distinctive identity that makes the world unable to confuse with any other country. Bullfighting, corrida de toros, is one of the oldest and most controversial symbols of Spain. Born hundreds of years ago, this art is not only a contest between man and beast, but also seen as a dance between life and death, expressing courage, honor, and pride. Although there are many debates about animal rights today, bullfighting is still recognized as part of the country's intangible cultural heritage. In parallel, flamenco, the fiery dance from Andalusia, shows the other side of the Spanish soul, passionate, liberal, and profound. Combining the sound of the guitar, hand clapping, footsteps, and soulful singing, flamenco has been recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. More than just music, flamenco is the language of emotions, the way the Spanish tell stories of love, pain, and hope. The guitar, a globally iconic instrument, also originated in Spain. Since the 18th century, this instrument has been perfected in shape and technique, becoming the soul of classical music and flamenco. The melodious, passionate melodies of the Spanish guitar have spread throughout the world, associated with the image of love, freedom, and art. It is impossible not to mention wine, another pride of the Spanish people. With more than 2.9 million hectares of vineyards, this country is the third largest wine producer in the world. Each region, from Rioja to Catalonia, has a distinct flavor, reflecting the personality of the people there. All these symbols, from bullfighting, flamenco, guitar to wine, have helped make Spain one of the most influential cultural powers in the world, where art is not just a heritage, but the soul of the nation.